I want to make this clear that if you are the winner of the diversity visa lottery and you get someone to become your host is not your sponsor. Your host is not responsible for you financially. Why is that? Very simple. Number one, the diversity visa program is not a sponsorship program. Unlike green card by marriage, green card by employment, green card by all other forms of family sponsorship, those are sponsorship-based green card processes. Meaning, you are getting green card because company A has endorsed you, has decided to file for you. Meaning, if that company doesn't file for you, you are not going to get green card. Green card by marriage, you are getting green card because a person you married to is a green card holder or a US citizen and is going to sponsor you. If that person doesn't get married to you, doesn't sponsor you, you are not going to get green card. Green card by lottery or diversity visa lottery, it is the government which selects you. So, green card by lottery is not a sponsorship program. For that particular case, the person who is hosting you is not your sponsor. You are not getting green card because you have been sponsored by EBM. You have been sponsored by Thompson. You have been sponsored by McCrane, whatever name it is. You are not going to getting green card because of that. Your host is just the address where you are going to sleep. So you can even rent an apartment in advance if you have money, and that will be your address. So do you want to tell me the landlord is your host? Do you want to tell me landlord is your sponsor? No, it's just a place. That's why in the DV lottery form, the DS-260, which is immigrant visa form, the place is written, write the address where you're going to stay in America. There is no place who is your sponsor. There is no that question. But if you fill the DV lottery, or you fill the green card forms based on marriage, 485 form, I-485 adjustment of status, it will tell you who are you sponsoring. So one person should sponsor you. But by lottery, or when you fill that form, is asking the address. There is no question who is your sponsor. If there is that question, sponsor will be the Department of State. That is the one randomly selected you. So that's the biggest part. The host is not your sponsor. The host is just the address where you're going to stay. As I've been talking in other videos, there are some of the embassies might require affidavit of support, but not all embassies. For instance, in East Africa, Kenya requires affidavit of support, Tanzania doesn't require. The affidavit of support is going to be filled by a US citizen or green card in that particular way. A host can be any address, residential address, basically. A host can be international student. A host can be a temporary worker. It's just the address. I'm going to stay on this address. That's all. So don't confuse between green card by sponsorship and green card by lottery, which is not a sponsorship program. Those are vastly two different things.